Because I'm trying to get onto you because I'm black. Because I guarantee.
Because you're.
I was hoping he didn't go there, bro.
He did.
Man.
Let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James.
James.
You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
James.
Is this where the study group is?
No. What door number is this? No.
Study group.
So for those who don't know, he's literally just walking into someone's house as a prank. As a prank.
It's content, bro.
It's content.
You know that's content, right?
Without out content.
Yeah, most nowadays you just gotta record the content, even if it's a crime.
Hello.
Hi.
You got a nice dog.
She's lovely, she's, yes. Family's dog. Don't run away.
Boom gang, whole lot of gangs. We outside. We outside.
I don't like it when this type of content is put out there because it then encourages other people and the youth to do things like this because they also want to be famous, because clout is a dangerous drug and clout fuels a lot of people these days, and even more than others. People want to be famous and go viral so bad they're willing to risk their own lives to get a little bit of clout. So I don't think this is really smart.
Boom, we're in the library. Hey, you man are dragging it, bro. Trying to get me nicked out here. And I said, rip a book in front of the people then. I just got a bit of, can I get this book? TikTok video ripping books, no?
Excuse me, what's going on, guys?
This is what we're doing.
Is that your book from home?
No, it's not.
Is it the library?
Yeah.
Then that, you cannot do that, guys.
Why can't I do that?
Is it the library?
But the library, if I can get books from the library, why can't I rip the pages out of the books as well?
Because then other people can't use them.
So who gives a fuck about other people?
This is the attention by any means possible economy.
Yeah. Now I will say this. Yes, there's a couple things he's doing, but we're not gonna act as if like in the United States, Boot Game was just not running around here doing a bunch of crazy stuff himself. Again, not to this extent, but this idea that y'all run out here just pulling like that is ridiculous. However, he has a bunch of things going on. He went to a store, he terrorized a store.
Okay, so Boot Gang did do things like this, and it was crazy to a certain extent. But we saw how Boot Gang ended up getting really, really injured. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was because of one of these pranks. He ended up getting severely hurt, severely injured, to where he wanted to change his life. And now he's, you know, turned his life around and he's given his life to the Most High and things like that. Things happen like that. And you definitely don't want to see black people, you know, or people of color go through things like this. So you would rather them just be safe, just be positive, be a positive human being. And teaching people how to do good, not wicked, not chasing clout. Teaching people to do good. Like, why is that such a hard thing these days? Inspire people. Do things like that instead of do this to get clout up. I don't like that type of stuff.
So, and it's been very well documented that he's getting away with a lot of this stuff as pranks because the laws out in UK are fairly.
It's not a prank. It's not a prank. Because you actually trash the store.
Yes, it's not a prank.
A prank is when they think something's gonna happen and they've been bamboozled. When you actually do the thing they're worried about, you just did it.
Yeah, you just did it.
That's not a prank, man.
He finally got caught by the police. This is part of the problem again. Not only are there no like actual, you can't carry anything out there, but also the laws are just weak
You got
themselves.
knives. Knife is fine.
Yeah, fair, but the laws are also very, very weak. So even when he does get caught, he doesn't get hit with anything except for just like trespassing. Like he does all of this, and he just like
that actually bothers me. I'm not gonna lie, because it was like that in Canada too. Canada's a lot like the UK.
But yeah, so he finally does get caught. He gets caught, and listen to how weak the citations are when after he does all this like crazy stuff.
So summarised here what you've done below.
Hold down.
11th of March 2023, came to the massage Angels business.
I'll read it out later. Can we just get to the sign?
I'll read it. I need to read it out so you understand it, yeah.
Blood, let's
get
customers.
too much. Then at 4:46 in the afternoon, you went to the back of the house area near the sushi, pestered the staff. At 10 to 5, you went to the modern nails on the first floor, removed barriers, and caused noise to the customers and the nail technician. 5:05, you went to Body Shop, stripped down to your underwear, and utilised the sample cream for
Clout is a very short run. It's a very short-lived thing. Yeah, like they say, you may be famous for, you know, a year or two, and that's about it. So it's like, was it even worth it? Did you even make any money off of it? Like, how far did you really go in life? And now everywhere you go, even if you try to go and get a normal job, you are, even if you try to go and get a normal job, you are now known for being a person who did X, Y, and Z on social media. So it's not really a good thing. It kind of is detrimental. During the time you're doing it, it's kind of like hype, but afterwards, your life is going to be a struggle from that point on. But drop a comment down below what you guys think about this. Let me know if you actually seen the original clip. Like, have you ever seen this guy? Did you watch his content before? And what do you think about this? What do you think about people like this running into people's houses, scaring people, stealing their dog? Let me know. Drop a comment down below.
Here's another one where the police have him, but instead of actually like just like arresting him, they're making sure like he tells them, well, I want to get this for a video, so y'all like, let's do this right.
The movement is real.
We can go.
Nah.
The fact that he has the police in the UK literally like waiting until the video starts for them to start walking up the stairs so he can go ahead and say his scripted line for the video is wild. I mean, that's crazy. I could never imagine saying, hold on, to the police, hold on, don't take me in yet. Let me get this TikTok for the rest of my video so I can get an ending to my video. Like, that is wild. I mean, I take my content serious, but to that extent to where I'm like getting arrested and I tell them like, hold on, let me do this for the video so I can, you know what I mean? Like, that to me, like, you have to be a different level of sick. People are willing to die for clout. People are willing to go to jail for clout. I'm not going to jail for nobody or nothing. So if it comes to clout, you can have it. I'd rather not be known at all. You know what I mean? I'd rather be zero, okay? Nothing. I'm not going to jail for nobody or nothing, especially not clout. Clout doesn't even pay you. So the fact is that he's doing all this, he's not getting paid. People are not gonna want to work with him or sponsor him because he's a danger. And if anybody works with him or sponsors him or does any brand deals with him, that's now a liability because they're like, these are the type of people that you endorse. So now their brand is in jeopardy. So he really isn't making any money from doing this stuff. So I just don't understand it. I really just don't understand it.
Grew this week. London's Met Police announced they were looking for Mizzy, real name Bakari Bronzagaro. The law caught up with him, and today he was fined £365 and given a criminal behaviour order, which is supposed to ban him from posting to social media without the written permission of the people in his videos. You might think that's not much of a punishment or much of a deterrent. But what does he think? Well, fresh from the courtroom, he's here now. All right, well, good evening to you.
Hello, Piers. Long time no see.
What do you mean, long time no see?
Last time I hopped on your thing with my friend.
Oh, that's right. You appeared in the background, didn't you? When we were digging into it,
mate.
Okay, well, I'm not your mate. What I am is an interviewer I'm curious about what has been motivating you to terrorise the people around where you live.
Let's get this out of the way first. I apologise. You see this situation that blew up on the internet, the walking into random houses? The next day, I apologised to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. The next day, I apologised to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. She recorded me apologising to her. I told her sorry, and she explained that she was terrified because her children were in the house. And I understood it.
What were you doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know. It was a stupid video. Like, I got peer pressured to say it. I don't want to say it like in that way, but...
Well, somebody else's fault.
I'm not blaming it on no one else.
I mean, you break into a house with a woman and a husband and two young kids.
I went into the house on my own accord.
No, I'm just saying, OK, you went through their door, right? But it's not your house. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, no shit.
You are causing a lot of alarm to that poor woman and to her children who are in the house. You then terrorise this poor elderly woman and take her dog away and traumatise her.
So the story about that... Hang on. Let me speak. Yeah, because no. Let me speak. No.
I'm going to tell you.
Let me talk about that situation.
No, for the viewers.
And I'm gonna have to call out this next interviewer because I feel like people like him are part of the problem. Okay, this guy has done all these stupid acts, these things that he wanted to do for clout, and you know he did it for attention. And so to bring him on a platform this large, to give him this platform to further push his content and to give him more clout is basically like if you guys do the stupidest thing, you will go on one of the biggest shows ever. You will get interviewed by one of the biggest interviewers ever. And it's just really, really crazy. So for him to be able to go on Piers Morgan and be able to be interviewed by him, it's almost like, good job. It's like a pat on the back almost for the stupid things that he has done to get to this point. So I seen a video where he was like, basically like, my plan worked. You know what I mean? My plan worked. This is what I wanted. I wanted to go, you know, on TV and things like that, or to get this amount of clout. And Piers Morgan just handed it to him. So let's watch this interview, but I already know, like, this is stupid.
Wait a minute.
For the viewers who
Wait a
don't know
minute.
what you've done,
Hold up.
I'm going to tell
Hold
them.
up.
No, you hold on.
TV right now.
No, you can
see it
hold
TV
on.
right now.
I'm
It's
explaining.
going viral everywhere.
I'm
They
explaining.
already know what's been happening.
Don't just keep talking like an
Piers
idiot.
is right. We all know, but he's right. Piers' audience probably doesn't know. He's just like, oh, okay, my bad, Piers. Go ahead, Piers. Talk your shit.
The viewers don't know you did. You go up and you do these things. You take a dog from an elderly woman. You leapfrog over the top of an Orthodox Jewish man standing at the side of the road minding his own business. You go up to women in the street and say, do you want to die?
It wasn't a woman, it was a man. And she even
There were
says,
also women that
there
you
was
did this
maybe
to.
women there, but I only say it to the man.
Right. You shouldn't be saying it to anybody.
Fair enough, but
Why, in the name of so-called prankster humour, why cause so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
Not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them. And that's how I see it as.
What do you mean?
People are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them. Everyone acts like they have this persona like they don't care, social media is a facade, this, that, and the other. But when me comes out and does the mad thing, everyone has something to say.
It's not a mad thing.
He's a modern day genius. I mean.
Shut the fuck up, man. You better shut up.
Yo,
You better shut up.
He's letting us know it's much more layers to
2
it.
millennia ago, we had like Aristotle and them.
Now we got this nigga. This nigga's really trying to let us know, like, why do y'all really care? Like, I got everybody in the palm of my hand.
It's so easy.
So easy to manipulate y'all. Like,
I guarantee if
I
there's
don't give
white
a
person-
damn about your skin colour.
Really?
No.
Piers.
Why would I
Piers.
care what colour your skin is? I just think you're an idiot.
Oh, thank you. I think you're an idiot too.
That's fine. You're perfectly entitled to.
Yeah, so are you. So
this
it's like,
show's
fine.
called Uncensored. I think you're an idiot for what you've been doing.
Okay.
I also think you're an idiot for playing the race card when no one's mentioned your
really?
skin colour.
Really? Okay, you don't have to mention it to...
I don't care about your skin colour,
Aight.
Lizzie.
Alright.
I care about the fact that you've been terrorising all these people for a sustained period of time. I also care about the fact you've only got a tiny fine today, no deterrent to you whatsoever. You don't show any real remorse. You don't really care, do you?
The UK laws are weak, simple as. And that's not, the UK laws are weak, simple as, and that's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Niggas gonna pull Andrew Tate. Careful now.
yeah.
Don't make too much fun of the laws. They might get you.
Because at that point, they waiting on you. Like, oh, it's weak? All right, we'll see.
I'll go ahead and end this video here. The laws, I didn't know that the laws in the UK were this weak, but for him to do all that stuff and only really get hit with some little violations and like a trespassing charge or something like that, that's crazy. I would have thought it was a little bit more strict, but now I see why the UK be going a little ham, you know, with the knives and stuff. Now I see why. I see.